Ooh, 25,000 subscribers. I'm kind of speechless. So what's the best thing to do when you're speechless? Let's answer a whole bunch of questions. Plus, let's talk about kind of where the channel's gonna go over the next couple of months. What's up, everyone? I'm the Everyday Dad. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. Thanks to the official longtime scorekeeper, Bill Utah, for letting me know this week that we crossed 25,000 subscribers. That is so crazy. That is awesome. I cannot believe that we've made it this far. It seems like yesterday we were just doing the 1,000 subscriber video. Now we're 25,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that watches. And I really like doing these update videos, these milestone videos, because it kind of gives everybody a chance to hey, you get to follow the process and you get to follow the progress and you get to join along in the team of the channel here. And that's what I really like about this whole thing is it's a team. It's not necessarily just me talking to a camera or this camera. Me talking to a whole bunch of cameras. It's a community here that we can all kind of get behind. We all just like making videos. If you haven't noticed, the real drive behind the channel is I just like making videos. I like making home videos. I like making YouTube videos. And all the gear about the channel kind of revolves around that. I use cameras, drones, cell phones, action cameras, gimbals. Did I already say gimbals? I use all that stuff. And that's kind of what we talk about here at the Everyday Dad. And I think it's just a human thing. We all like making videos of ourselves or our families or, we run YouTube channels and it's just been a great time. I've really enjoyed it all. And seriously, thanks to each of you that have made this a part of your, weekly lives. I can't believe it. So in the spirit of this, yesterday I sent a tweet out and I left something on the community page on the channel asking for some questions from the community and we'll answer them today. And at the end, we've got some updates to make about the channel going forward. Jim Hightower asks, did my house sell? So I'm currently, part of the update that will be happening here in just a little bit is I'm currently moving from Georgia to Virginia. And no, my house hasn't sold yet. It would be really, really nice if it sold. Come on, sell. We may just rent it out. Official scorekeeper Bill Utah has a lot of questions, but let's get to them. How many items have I bought and sold and then returned for the channel? A lot. An awful lot. I buy almost everything that I check out on the channel or that I use for the channel. I will explicitly state if a company has sent me something to check out. More companies reach out to send me stuff than I actually accept because I like being an independent person. I like doing my own things. I like when companies send me stuff, but I prefer buying it myself, so mentally I feel more unbiased that way. I'm not saying that all reviewers that get stuff for free are biased, but when you get something for free, it does skew your opinion. At least for me, I'm like, okay, this company sent me this thing. They've got, people on their team. They've got a whole company. They've got families there. Say something bad about it and people don't buy it. Well, then their company could suffer for that. And, people could suffer, families could suffer. So if I'm going to do that, the very least I could do is have bought that myself. If I get it for free, I don't want to do that. I feel kind of like a jerk. So long story long, a lot. How many hours per video do you spend creating? Well, it depends on the kind of video. If it's an initial impressions, generally I'll do about 2 to 3 hours of filming. That includes this talking head stuff. The narrative part is the easiest. I just sit down and I talk at a camera. But then I got to go out and film the B-roll, which, generally takes about an hour or two, because the B-roll is the most important part of filming. Anybody can sit down and talk at a camera. That's not that hard. But the important part is getting all the B-roll ready. It's making sure you can overlay your shots and making sure it looks interesting. So I'd say for about a 7-minute video, 3 hours filming and then 2 hours editing and then probably 30 minutes on the thumbnail. So 2 and then 3 and then 2, 5.5 to 6.5 hours per 5-minute video. If it's a 10-minute video, probably even longer. If I could start my YouTube channel from scratch, would I do anything differently this time? No, I mean, I don't think so, because it's all of the failures you have leading up is, just like anything in life, repetition makes you better at it. So the more I failed, the more I learned, the better the videos got. I'm self-taught in all of this stuff. My first videos were on a cell phone or my wife's 5-year-old DSLR, 7-year-old DSLR now at this point. I had to teach myself all this stuff. It worked out in the end now, but you gotta fail a whole bunch to figure out how you like your workflow, how you like to film, what kind of cameras you like, what kind of frame rates you like, what kind of shot composition do you like. You gotta fail a whole bunch to figure that stuff out. I wouldn't change anything, I just would have started sooner. Yeah, that's it. I would have started way sooner because I really kind of enjoy doing this. Now, not a specific question from any one individual, but questions that I get all the time are, will you review X, or will you check out X, or what do you think about X? So there's just me here. I try to buy cool stuff when I figure it out, but again, we're a pretty small YouTube channel. We do have a budget now, which is awesome, and I'm super thankful and appreciative of that. But I slowly get around to it. I do appreciate everybody pointing out tech to me. I didn't even know about the Yi Discovery until somebody commented about it on a video. I didn't know about the GoPro Hero till I saw somebody tweet about it. No, I appreciate, please keep asking me these things. Please let me know when new tech comes out, because I don't know everything, right, everyday wife? Every time somebody leaves a comment saying, hey, will you check out X, I do try very hard to then go check out X. But if you're asking for like a high-end cell phone and then another high-end cell phone and then another high-end cell phone, well, it's probably not gonna happen because cell phones are not really my deal. I just like cameras on the cell phones because maybe they'll help replace like my bigger mirrorless or my point and shoot cameras. Queen Awesome Gaming asks, question, what would you consider to be the best YouTuber gear beside a cell phone? Now, I would have to say that you really kind of do need a good camera. Yes, you can make YouTube videos. I've said it basically the entirety of the channel. You can start, I started a YouTube channel with a cell phone. You can absolutely do that. But if you want to invest, I would invest a little bit. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to buy a brand new mirrorless camera. You don't have to buy a crazy expensive point and shoot. You don't have to buy expensive stuff, but there's a level of quality that you do need to get. I would recommend something with at least an APS-C size sensor. That basically means a Canon DSLR, maybe a low-end Sony mirrorless camera like the A5100, the A5000, or you can get like the Canon T5i, T6i. You can find a really great deals on like Canon's refurbished website, or like Amazon warehouse deals for Sony cameras, or go on B&H or Adorama and look at their used departments. Most of my gear is used. I don't own a lot of very new gear. This is used, this is used. The only thing new about my whole setup is the monitor that I'm looking at right this second, and that's because it was like $100 bucks. So you can find awesome deals. Once you get a decent camera, I would recommend lighting. I would recommend audio. Those three things are the most important if you want to do like narrative stuff or you want to get really good B-roll. Camera, lighting, audio. The camera's more than just the image that you're looking at right now. The camera can be everything. So you can have a lavalier mic, or your audio system can be plugged into the camera. You can have your lighting like fixed on top of the camera. I'm just using a window right now. This is just natural lighting. So it could be free if you do it at a place in your house that has pretty good lighting. So camera, audio, lighting, and then you can work from there. The everyday boy, what kind of MacBook am I using? Well, I currently use a MacBook Pro 13-inch from 2015 that I got on a pretty good sale. I use that for all my video editing. But as part of my workflow, I take my video, so I don't keep my files on the computer itself. I have an external solid state drive that I use to import all of my video. I edit off of that because this only has like a 256 gigabyte hard drive, which basically is the operating system, and then that's it. Free Mind asks for my name and my location. Me and here. That's kind of weird, man. Okay, so those are all the questions. I know I kind of dropped this at the last minute, so I do appreciate everybody that asked a question. I just appreciate everybody that watches. Seriously, this has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, is just to do this YouTube channel and hang out with you guys, because we do the live streams where we hang out. We do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday Twitch streams where we hang out. But let's talk about some changes that are going to be happening on the channel going forward. So starting next week, we will not be doing 3 videos a week. We will be doing 2 videos a week and the live stream on Saturday. So we will go to Tuesday and Thursday videos. So the main point is, like I said earlier, I'm moving, and you know, trying to move a house and do 3 videos a week, it's just too much. I can't do it. So, and we're moving to a new job, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing at this new job yet. I'm not yet established there. So I don't know what my schedule is gonna be like. So it's kind of like a way to make sure the channel is still sustainable, and you know, the people that actually pay the bills are still sustainable. We're gonna move back to a Tuesday, Thursday, still at 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't exactly know the format yet. It'll probably still be a lot of the same, but obviously Drone Flight Friday is gonna have to go away because we won't be releasing a video on Friday, and where I'm moving to is not very drone friendly. So we'll still do drone videos. It just won't be every week because I gotta find a place to actually fly them, because you can go to jail for flying a drone where I'm about to live, Washington, D.C. But hey everybody, seriously, thanks to each of you. Every single one of you that comments, every single one of you that interacts, and every single one of you that shows up to the live streams you've been awesome. You have impacted my life in a positive way, and this is no kidding been one of the best decisions I've ever made. From me, Gary, the Everyday Dad, thanks to all of you. I really appreciate it. Let's go on and let's meet our goal this year of 50,000 subscribers, and let's just keep having a great time. This has just been really great. I know I've been rambling. This is a little bit different of a video than normal, but seriously, to each of you, thanks for watching.